Merry Christmas! Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Noelle. This is a 2019 film. It is rated G. Don't get many of those very often anymore. This runs an hour and 40 minutes. It stars Anna Kendrick, Shirley MacLaine, and Bill Hader. The description is Santa's daughter must take over the family business when her father retires and her brother, who is supposed to inherit the Santa role, gets cold feet. This is Noelle. This is technically a 2019 film, but I saw it here in 2020, and I don't think many people saw it at Christmas time. Maybe this was supposed to go to theaters, but I don't know if it did. If anybody has seen it, I would like you to comment down below how you saw it, because if it was in theaters, that's cool. I think this would be a fun movie to have a crowd with in a theater at Christmas time. You know, one of the last times that we were able to go to the theater and everything, so that would have been awesome. But I was able to watch it last night on a different platform here at home, in quarantine and everything, and I just enjoyed it, being in the Christmas spirit a little bit and having fun and just watching a Christmas movie in the middle of April. So let's talk about it. The premise of the story is fine. Nothing we haven't seen before, aka the Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3. And taking over for Santa is not a new concept at all, but this one varies it up a little bit. Excuse me. And has it says that Santa has children. And I would say most of the movies that we've watched, if you agree with me, let me know. But I think I'm pretty right in saying that usually if we have a situation where Santa needs somebody to take over for him, like the Santa Claus or other movies, usually he's looking for a replacement. He doesn't have, like family. So that is a nice little twist on the Santa Claus being replaced idea. The part of him passing away, I think, would be really sensitive for children. So I would put a caution on that for families. I don't know if I recall, other than the magic of the Santa Claus, the first movie, where he just kind of disappears. I can't remember too many movies actually having Santa die. So that is something to watch out for, definitely for smaller children. They might not understand, the fact that these kids' dad passed away. They might understand that, but they might not understand the concept of Santa dying. So moving on from that is this training session for Bill Hader, and that he doesn't see himself becoming Santa. He can't learn the training. He's not understanding, different ways of doing things. And so he goes MIA. And that's when Noelle has to either find her brother or, figure out what to do to save Christmas. So I wish the description would have been a little bit more generic, because this isn't completely about Noelle taking over for her father because her brother has cold feet. This is about the search for the brother, trying to bring him back to the North Pole to save Christmas, because he's supposed to be Santa. So I just wish they would have come up with a more generic description there online. So there are some different elements of this movie that we have kind of seen before. While Noelle is doing her looking for her brother, somebody else has to step into the Santa position, and his ideas kind of compare to some other elements, in some other movies. And Noelle's journey kind of reminds us of Elf a little bit. Some of the things that she says and some of her encounters remind us of Elf, which is obviously a classic Christmas movie now. So I think the way that they handled this movie was very nice. They had, you know, a pet reindeer for Anna Kendrick. They had somebody to watch over her, kind of a head elf person. Like we haven't heard of that before either. But there are nice elements to this, and how they find out where the brother is, how they get there, their encounters in the real world. It's all really pleasant, and I really just find myself not caring that either it's a ripoff or that we've seen it before in some other kind of movie in a different way. I just find myself not caring because it's so funny. It's so emotional. It's a nice journey movie. It has some different things happen that we haven't seen before. It does bring some different things to it. So I think all in all, the main thing I wanted to let people know about this is that I cried a bunch of times. Other than being funny, it's really sad. It's emotional. It's inspiring. It teaches us to be good people, maybe not just one time a year. And we all need that nowadays, especially in the times that we're living in. And it's just a nice Christmas movie that I think sends the right messages and has the right theme about it. And I, for one, am going to love buying this and watching it every year for Christmas, add it to the Christmas list of, Elf and Polar Express and all those other Christmas movies that we love to watch. I'm going to put Noelle at the top of that list from now on because I really love this movie. And I think it's really pleasant and it has the great themes about it. It's going to be right up there with Elf as a Christmas movie and just as a movie. And it's just fun to watch any time of the year almost because what it has in it and how inspiring it is. Anna Kendrick gets to bring her voice, her singing voice in this. Other people get to bring their comedy in this, and there's some other. Obviously, it has a large cast at the North Pole, so there are a couple things here and there that I wouldn't mind being a little different, but there's nothing I would actually change because of how it is. Overall, there are a couple huge moments that can really make you cry, and I think that makes it an A movie. So I'm going to give an A to Noelle. I hope you guys are able to find it. I hope you're able to give it a chance and give it a watch. Multiple watchings. Share it with your family. Just be prepared for some of the more serious stuff, but enjoy yourself to laugh and cry and enjoy. So an A for Noelle. Thanks a lot, guys. My name is Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and give some of them a watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. And enjoy your movies. Merry Christmas. Thanks.